Giants' turn to try and answer, and here's Saquon Barkley, and he is off to the races. The 30, the 20, Saquon for 6. Deep to right field. Oh, baby. Put it on the scoreboard. The kid has done it again. Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening to everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy Lewis coming back here once again with another live stream with yet another video. Make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure your notifications are turned on, and make sure you guys are sharing this on your social media, Reddit. I truly appreciate that. Welcome to tonight's stream. We are doing Boston Celtics against the Toronto Raptors. Make sure to smash the like and make sure to share on your social media outlets as you guys come in. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Shout out to the LSN Mod Squad. How is everybody doing this evening? I hope you guys are ready and excited for this game. Shout out to Valix. Shout out to G Money. Shout out to Go Simmons. Appreciate you guys for coming through this stream. G Money says that the Raps can lock down the number 2 seed for the second straight year if they win tonight. All right. All right. Salute to everybody that is here already. Celtics and Raptors are coming up very shortly. So, we're going to get ready to pretty much introduce the lineups. And as G Money said, the Raptors are looking to clinch the number 2 seed for the second straight year. So this is going to be an interesting contest, I think. Who do you guys have on tonight as for winning this game? What are you looking forward to? The matchup that I'm most looking forward to is Pascal Siakam going up against Jason Tatum. They're the two best players on the team. Also, I'm looking to see how Kyle Lowry does. That's the kind of the second banana at this point right now. And then you have obviously Jaylen Brown, who's having an unbelievable season right now for the Boston Celtics. So, these are the things that I'm actually looking forward to in terms of the matchups. But, let me know in the comment section. Excuse me, guys, 1 second. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to, in this game. Vallis has got the Raptors. G-Money's got the Celtics. I'm actually going with the Toronto Raptors in this game, but, Boston has a very good chance to win. Caden says my notifications haven't been sent out today. I know this is just typical, the thing. Shout out to Ron. Appreciate you, man. Right back up in here. Mark says, I told you we can beat the Heat. See? And he was talking about the Bucks right now. So the game is going to be on TNT. So it's on cable TV. Philly right now is playing Orlando on the channel, and it's a 105.99 game. So there's 26 seconds remaining, and Philly is right now up by 6. 105.99 is the score. So we're getting ready for this game. So we got 2 players out for the it's actually 3 players. Boston has nobody injured, while Toronto has O'Shea Brissett, Patrick McCaw. They're both out for this game. Salute to everybody, but how's everybody's night going? Jay Venci says, have you heard about Ben Simmons? Yeah, I know about his injury. Marky Mark says I'm going with the Celtics because he said Toronto's got to take that L. I got you, man. Oh, he's talking about the Bucks. Yeah, destroyed the Heat. But yeah, guys, man. Shout out to everybody that is here. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to go live tonight. But I thought that the Celtics Raptors was an interesting matchup only because of the fact that I was pretty much busy throughout this day. So there were no other games that I did not do. So because of that, I said, you know what, let me just do the Celtics Raptors game tonight. This weekend is looking a little bit shaky in terms of games that I want to do, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to just because I got a lot of things going on, tomorrow. So, and then also Sunday. So we're definitely going to see, but there's something that I really want to, do. So my night is going well, G Money. Hope yours is going well as well. What have I been doing today? I've been out pretty much just running errands. And, by the time I got back, I've been listening to pretty much some 80s, 90s jams, just music that just kind of brings you back, man. It just helps you relive the, good old times. Even if you weren't born in that era. If you give the music a chance, you'll honestly realize what good music was actually produced back in the day. It's just, everybody has their time, in terms of what they listen to. But I actually might make a future live stream on that, man. Like favorite type of music that people like to listen to. As a future live stream. I probably might even have a panel. It's just like I'm just thinking of all these ideas that are just going to come up. But we're getting ready pretty much soon for this game, and I'm excited to see if the Raptors are going to clinch this number 2 seed tonight. Getting ready for this bubble. I just have to pretty much refresh the page for when I'm able to see the lineups for both teams. So it's a 106-101 game. Looks like the Sixers are going to beat the Magic. Al Horford just got fouled by, I think it was Terrence Ross. Yeah, Terrence Ross just fouled Al Horford. But the Magic look like they're going to win this game, though. Not the Magic, excuse me, Philadelphia. Again, smash the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe, man, for the Lewis Sports Network. Truly appreciate you guys. Shout out to Jay in the building. What is good with my man Jay, the Godfather Jefferson? That's the other one, because the original, the OG, is the Godfather Jefferson. But shout out to my man Double J, Jay Jefferson in the building. What is good, my brother? All right, salute my G. Salute my G. Hope everything is good with you, man. Hope everything is good with you. But let me know, what are you guys are looking forward to in this game? Like, what's a matchup that you're interested to see? For me, it's Pascal Siakam going up against Jason Tatum. They're the two best players on the team. Both are having, they're having breakout seasons. Siakam is the reigning most improved player from last year, jumping from, I believe it was from 7 to 16 points a game last year. So his points per game increased, 9 points per game. So we got a 108-101 game in favor of the Philadelphia 76ers. It's 7-point lead with 10.1 seconds remaining. My guess for this is it's probably going to be like the Boston Celtics are going to start, already going to have to be starting early. There's just got to be so many areas in this bubble. Like, it's just, it's unbelievable that all these teams can play at the time that they do. And then all the cleaning that the cleaning crew has got to do just to get this thing started, man. It's crazy. Jace has been here working, getting that money. All right, man. It's all about the grind, man. That's right. Facts. All right, man. Just make sure guys to smash that like and hit that subscribe as you guys come in for the Lewis Sports Network. Again, injury report. Right now, the Raptors are the favorites to win this game. The Celtics come in at 45-23. The Toronto Raptors are 49-18 right now in the bubble. They entered the break at 46-18. They're 3-0 in the bubble. Toronto's actually won 7 in a row. They actually won their last 4 games before COVID-19 happened. So, the fact that they have won even 3 more. All right, so they're getting ready. Here it comes, Celtics versus Raptors. Should be a good one. Salute to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Winetta Thomas. Shout out to Jesse Bryan. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, so Kevin Harlan and Reggie Miller will be doing the game at courtside, while Lewis Sports Network will be doing it from his YouTube channel, right from his home, entertaining you guys with the play-by-play commentary. Again, salute to everybody that is here. So we got a little point guard matchup. Kyle Lowry had a near triple-double against Orlando on Monday. Wait, was it Monday? No, August 5th was Wednesday. Oh, no, my bad, 2 days ago. But anyway, Jason Tatum, he's averaging 20 points in the restart, 34 points and 8 assists against the Trailblazers. That was his best scoring game right now. currently in the bubble. All right, so here are your starting lineups for both teams. Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, Daniel Theis, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker for the Boston Celtics. For the Toronto Raptors, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, Marcus Gasol, Fred VanVleet, and Kyle Lowry for your Toronto Raptors. Shout out to We the North. Shout out to Beantown in Boston, getting ready for the opening tip. All right, salute to everybody that is here, man. Juan Estrada, who is a Suns fan, says, let's go Suns, but this is not the Suns game, though. Yeah, D-Book is doing his thing in the bubble, though, Juan. Absolutely. The Suns play the Heat tomorrow. I want to do the game, but I don't know if I'm going to be here to do that. I do want to do it, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and the Boston Celtics have won the opening tip. Kane Fitzgerald, Kevin Scott, and I forgot who the other name was with the bubbles. Kemba Walker gives it to Daniel Theis. Daniel Theis dribbles, gives the ball to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, cross-court pass, swings it to Jaylen Brown for three, but he can't hit. Rebound to Kyle Lowry. Lowry slowly brings the ball up and then gives it to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet with a V. Gets a screen from Marcus Gasol. Lowry comes off a screen, shoots a shot, and gets fouled by Jaylen Brown. Kyle Lowry's going to the free. Oh, they said before the shot. Kyle Lowry wanted continuation on that shot, but he did not get it. Shout out to Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. It's all good, man. Daniel Berry, sub Lewis the GOAT. Appreciate you, Daniel, for coming through, man. Appreciate it. All right, so Anunoby gives the ball to Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet faces a double team because he's been hot in the bubble. Gives it to Anunoby, dribbles right, takes it right at Gordon Hayward, but can't hit. Daniel Theis came out from the weak side with the help. Here comes Gordon Hayward, gives it to Jaylen Brown, hesitates, drives to the middle, gives it to Daniel Theis, back to Jason Tatum. Jason gets a screen, dribbles around, nice pass to Gordon Hayward. It was deflected by Anunoby, but it goes to Kemba Walker. They pass it Hayward to Theis, rolls to the rim, he scores, plus the foul, and the Boston Celtics have the first points of the game. They lead 2-0. Nice play by the Celtics on a broken play. And like I said, guys, if you haven't, nice look away by Gordon Hayward. He was double like on the baseline and was able to find a Daniel Theis who cut from the top of the key all the way to the basket. All right, Theis on the free throw. It is good. Celtics with a 3-0 lead to start. This is going to be a good game, I believe. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Shout out to We the North. Shout out to B-Town up in here. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Logan coming through. All right, Kyle Lowry gives it to Anunoby, who gives the ball to Fred VanVleet. Vleet with a V. I'm going to keep saying it. Marcus Gasol sets a screen for VanVleet. Shoots a jump shot, but he can't hit. Rebound, Jason Tatum. Tatum comes off a Daniel Theis screen. Has to stop. Good defense by the Raptors. Gives it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown crosses Siakam. Has to stop and give it to Tatum. He's got Kyle Lowry on him. Jaylen Brown shoots off a screen, but back rim on the three. Rebound, Marcus Gasol. Here comes Kyle Lowry, comes back. Lobs it to Siakam, was open on the baseline. Comes into the post to the middle, shoots the one-legged fadeaway, but he can't hit. Toronto's 0 for 4 to start. Here come the Celtics. Kemba gives it to Theis, gets it back to Kemba. Kemba shoots the fadeaway jump shot, can't hit. Rebound, Pascal Siakam. This is like the Magic and the Raptors. It's like both teams kind of trying to find that continuity. All right, Fred VanVleet comes off the screen, gives it to Marcus Gasol, gives it to VanVleet, gives it to Siakam. Siakam shoots a wide open three, but he can't hit. Gordon Hayward back for the Boston Celtics. Comes off a screen, gives it to Jaylen Brown. Open for three, but he can't hit. Jaylen Brown is 0 for 3. Here comes Fred VanVleet. VanVleet crosses over, gets all the way to the paint. He's being chased by 2 players. Gives it to Kyle Lowry, Marcus Gasol. They swing it. Anunoby open for 3, but it's too short front rim. Raptors 0 for 5, Boston 1 for 5. So here comes Jason Tatum, gives it to Kemba Walker. And looks like we got a foul on Fred VanVleet as Kemba tried to make a pass to Daniel Theis. All right, so we're in the early going, 9:18 remaining. It is 3-0 Boston. Both teams off to a very slow start. Ball is inbounded to Jaylen Brown, then give it to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward gives it to Jaylen Brown, dribbles left to the middle, kicks it out. Wide open Kemba for 3, but he gets blocked by Kyle Lowry. Jaylen Brown takes a deep three, and he makes it at the buzzer. Good defense, better offense. Boston leads 6-0. All right, so Kyle Lowry dumps the ball to Siakam, right side of the block. Jaylen Brown on him. Tries to post. Dribbles to the middle. Kicks it out to Marcus Gasol. Can't hit the three on a double team. Gives it to Fred VanVleet. Trying to get around the screen. Loses the ball. Gets screened by his own man. Gasol. Fake. Takes the one-legged fade, and he knocks it down. Sweet move. The Raptors needed that because they've been out of sync offensively. 6-2 is the score. All right, so Kemba Walker's got it. Gives it to Gordon Hayward off the screen. Free throw line jumper. Short. Gasol taps it right to Siakam, and we got a foul on. Looks like we got a foul on VanVleet on the loose ball foul. Wow. That's crazy. All right, Brad Stevens with a winning record in 6 seasons as the coach of the Boston Celtics. Daniel Theis gives it to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward gives it back to Daniel Theis. Daniel Theis lobs it to Gordon Hayward on the high-low, but he turns it over into the hands of Kyle Lowry. Here comes Kyle. Nice spin move. Oh, what a fake. Pump fakes. Wow, puts a step through. He actually traveled. Yeah, he traveled. Kyle Lowry, fam, you shuffled your feet when you made that move. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's a travel. You shuffled all 3 feet, moving that pivot. That's a turnover. All right. Jason Tatum gives it to Jaylen Brown, gives it back to Kemba Walker. Bounce past that Theis with the beautiful dunk and score. And the Raptors are getting exposed a little bit on the inside. Their defense is so spread apart. Celtics is picking the cracks with their passing. And right now it's 8-2. All right, we'll see, Alistair. Early in the game. Oh, wow. We got a screen, and Kemba Walker's down. And Fred VanVleet is open for 3, but he can't hit. I'm surprised. Nobody sees Kemba. They're not going to call a timeout. Anyway, Jason Tatum pulls up for 3, but he can't hit. Marcus Gasol on the rebound. 8-2 is the score. Alistair, what do you mean by that? Taking forever to get out the East. Dude, sometimes like your fanboyism is like, it shows sometimes. All right, man. And Anunoby, he turns it over. Actually, no, he didn't turn it over. Kemba went for the steal, but he ended up going out of bounds. Boston's had a tough situation the last couple of years, man, even what they've tried, though. All right. And so, oh, wow, VanVleet gets blocked in the paint. All right, Gordon Hayward bounce pass. Oh, nice pass by Kemba Walker to Jaylen Brown, and he gets the bounce. And the Celtics are off to a 10-2 lead. And right now, Nick Nurse is not happy, so he has to call an early timeout. 5 minutes into the first quarter, 7 minutes remaining. Boston with a score of 10-2. So 10-2 run by the Boston Celtics right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Make sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe as you guys come in, and I'll be reading the comments. And once again, shout out to Brandon. I'm back, guys. He says, "What's good, Lewis, man? Appreciate you coming through, my man. Appreciate it." Again, guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new to the Lewis Sports Network. We got Raptors and Celtics here in the bubble. The regular season is ending on August 14th. That's the last day. I think there's 4 games on the schedule. All right, but salute to everybody that is here on the Lewis Sports Network. Now, I know the Sixers just won their game against the Orlando Magic, but I wonder how long they're going to be without Ben Simmons. Well, that's interesting to me. Logan says the Kings lost. Yeah, I saw. They should have beaten the Brooklyn Nets. I didn't understand how they lost to them. Brooklyn doesn't really have a team. I just don't think Luke Walton is the coach for the Sacramento Kings. I just hope one day, Logan, your Kings are able to get back into the playoffs again and eventually become an NBA champion. Jay says, Mark, how hard is it to win when the other team has their two leading scorers out? Bucks should regardless, but you're talking with the other team battling leading scorer injuries is weak. Jay said the Sixers are going nowhere unless they trade Ben Simmons for Devin Booker. Damn, Devin Booker on that team, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Because he's efficient and he has range. And at least he can shoot, which Ben Simmons can't. Damn, every time I look at that Stephanie Reddy, man, that lady's so beautiful. Can't believe she got thick, man. All right, man. So we're back. Pascal Siakam in the post, shoots the hook. Can't get the roll on that one. Rebound to Daniel Theis. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, guys. Gordon Hayward's got the basketball. Gets a screen from Theis. Nice in and out move on Marcus Gasol. Gets to the rack and he scores easy. Gordon Hayward with the lefty layup. 12-2 is the score. No, he doesn't have Ben's defense, but he has the offense, though. Fred VanVleet has got it. And Devin Booker can become a better defender, man. It's a mindset. All right. Kyle Lowry with the pump fake. Pump fake on Jason Tatum. Tries to lob it into Marcus Gasol, but we got a foul on Daniel Theis, fighting for position, denying Marc Gasol the basketball. There's head coach Brad Stevens. We got 6:14 remaining in the first quarter. They need to fire Brett Brown. That's facts. You from the Greg Popovich tree, and it's like you just make one confusing coaching decision after another. It's like you don't even know your own team. All right, Norman Powell has checked in. Fred VanVleet gets the ball to Kyle Lowry, comes off the screen, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. And the Raptors are off the start right now. Yeah, you could teach defense. All right, so Jaylen Brown gets it from Daniel Theis, shoots a jump shot, and can't get the roll. Ball's tapped to Marc Gasol. All right. Luke doesn't coach to his personnel, which is weird. Marc Gasol kicks it out to Siakam, shoots a three-pointer, knocks it down. The Raptors' first field goal. Actually, no, second field goal. 12-5 is the score for Boston. All right, Kemba Walker allows it to Daniel Theis, and they call a foul on Marc Gasol. He slapped the ball out of Daniel Theis' hands when he tried to pass it to Kemba Walker coming off that screen. Now, the Raptors are not in the penalty yet, but they better be careful because they might get there pretty soon. All right, Daniel Theis gives the ball to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown dribbles all the way, keeps the dribble alive, goes into the paint, and he scores easy. Score is now 14-5. All right, Norman Powell gets to the rack, goes over the top, misses the layup off the glass. Rebound Theis again, gives it to Kemba Walker. 14-5 is the score. 5-minute mark remaining. Walker comes off a screen, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Into the hands of Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry dribbles all the way through the defense. Slices through, man, like a knife. My man says, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. My man Kyle slices through that defense. 14-7 is the score. All right, Daniel Theis with the basketball. Gives it to Kemba Walker. Dribbles around. Dribbles another round. Theis screen twice. Passes it to Marcus Smart. Gets a Theis screen. Marcus Smart steps back. Shoots a shot, but it's short. Rebound to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet gives it to Gasol. Wow, Gasol is going to trail and shoot the three, but he misses. I don't even know why he hesitated that first time, man. All right, 3-pointers, 1 of 8 for Boston, 1 of 6 for Toronto. Daniel Theis was open, but he missed the 3 on the pass from Gordon Hayward in the paint. Here come the Raptors. Kyle Lowry gets stripped, gets the ball back, taps to the Van Vliet, taps it back to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry tries to get into the paint. Can't. Good defense by Marcus Smart. Siakam on Gordon Hayward has to pass it to Van Vliet. Shoots a 3 with the shot clock at 4, but he can't hit. Toronto is way off. Boston is playing very good defense. All right, Gordon Hayward, pump fakes, dribbles right, almost loses the ball. Norman Powell got hit in the face. It looks like we got an offensive foul on Gordon Hayward for hitting Powell right in the face. All right, so Jason Tatum is back in. He's in for Kemba Walker. 14-7 is the score. Wow, it's already 3:37 left in the first quarter. Like, this quarter's breezing like fast. Shout out to Ashley Tunender. She says sports expert only has 1 person on his stream. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought there would be more. Ashley, what game is he doing? And shout out to Ashley for subbing. Appreciate you coming through. All right, Siakam shoots a hook and he can't hit. Toronto is just off right now. Tatum can't find anybody. Gives it to Jaylen Brown. Gives it back to Jason Tatum. Gets the screen. Dribbles left. Shoots from the left side of the floor at the free throw line and knocks it down. 16-7 is the score. Van Vliet crosses over. Gets right. Pump fakes. Ibaka checks in, shoots a 3-pointer, but it's too short. Offensive rebound, and Anunoby gives it to Van Vliet. He shoots a 3-pointer and knocks it down, and the score is now 16-10. 6-point lead for the Boston Celtics. We got a timeout by Brad Stevens. We got 2:59 remaining in the first quarter, and the score is 16-10. Boston ahead by 6. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate that. All right. Mark said, Mark is not, Mark just can't, because the thing is, you got to understand, who did the Bucks play last year in the Eastern Conference Finals? The Toronto Raptors. And the Raptors beat the Bucks after losing the first 2 games last year. And the fact that Mark is a Bucks fan, he's just trying to get revenge. So I can see why he doesn't like the Toronto Raptors. But I will say this, got to give respect where respect is due. Toronto Raptors did their thing last year. They did their thing. So I may not like a team, but I got to give them their respect. Now, will I ever like them? No, but the respect is there. So I give respect. If I was a Bucks fan, and I'll say it all the time, I can't stand Toronto, but this is just me personally. I would give respect to Toronto because they play like the better team at the end of the day. Because Middleton had 33 points against the Miami Heat. You're hoping he can give you some consistent games like that in the bubble in the playoffs. You're just hoping. You're just hoping. Defensive game so far. Raps need to take it to the jacking up threes and get into the paint. Another issue with the Raptors is G-Money just mentioned defensive game. The Celtics are keeping the Raptors out of the paint. And when they get there, they're getting doubled. And the Celtics are forcing the Raptors to stop their dribble. So now they have to make some passes that they don't want to make. And they're putting the Raptors in late shot clock situations, which is forcing them to just jack up threes. And the thing is, when you're down by a lot of points, you try to go for the home run plays. You don't try to cut things down, piece by piece. When you have a lot of time in the game, you always want to get it in small bites. But then if you're hitting some of those home run shots, you're going to try to get there, man. Jay says the Bucks' problem is that they have too many unproven guys. They freeze under pressure is the problem. When George Hill was second best player in the Eastern Conference Finals last season. So on Sunday, we got the Nets and the Clippers at 9. We got the Sixers and the Blazers at 6:30. Should be interesting. Brooklyn just coming off the win against Sacramento. Could you imagine if Brooklyn did defeat the Clippers? G Money says in the East, the Heat are the only team that could beat the Bucks. You think so? All right, we're back. Gordon Hayward gives it a Wanamaker. He gets the ball back from Marcus Smart, but he misses the three. All right, 16-10 is a score. Here comes Serge Ibaka, gives it a normal, gives the ball to Pascal Siakam, gets a screen from Ibaka, but chooses not to take it. Ibaka screens and gets open, but decides to drive and tries to go on. Ibaka, 3 on the shot clock. Van Vliet has to shoot a deep 3, but he can't hit. And this is the Raptors' problem. They're going east to west. They're not getting anything in the paint, and they're forcing the Raptors into late shot clock violations where they have to jack up shots. So the Celtics defense is keeping the Raptors out of their offense. Marcus Smart, beautiful pass into the paint. And Williams scores the rock. It is 18-10. 8-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Van Vliet has got it. Gives it to Serge Ibaka. Under 2 minutes remaining. 18-10 is the score. Gives it to Anunoby. Anunoby gets into the paint. Kicks it out to Norman Powell. Gives it back to Pascal Siakam. Drives on Gordon Hayward. Faces a double team. Wanamaker with the steal. And Siakam has no choice but to mean Kofi smack him in the midsection with the foul. 1:46 remaining in the first quarter. 18-10 is the score. Robert Williams. Okay, that was his name, number 44. But give credit to the Boston Celtics. Defensively, they're doing a really good job keeping the Raptors out of the paint. This is interesting. Yeah, G Money, but I believe who was playing for the Thunder? Because I think a couple of players didn't play in the Thunder game, from what I heard. George Hill was the second best player for the Bucks. Yeah, he should not be your second best player, last year. Until they get knocked off, yeah. Him and Bledsoe. All right, Norman Powell gets into the paint, scores. After Wanamaker makes 2 free throws, it is 20-12 is the score. Boston by 8. The ball's given to Jason Tatum for Marcus Smart. Sizing up, trying to get triple threat position on Van Vliet. Good defense by Van Vliet. Gives it to Wanamaker. Marcus Smart comes with a curl. Gives it to Tatum in the post. Takes a fade shot. That's a tough shot by Tatum. That was good defense. Here comes Norman Powell. Despite the Raptors' slow start, they're only down 8 points. All right, so the ball's given to Ibaka, then Van Vliet. Ibaka sets the screen. Van Vliet takes it all the way to the paint. He overshot it. Ibaka goes with the offensive rebound, but gets called for the offensive foul off the push, clearing space for that hook. So the Raptors turn it over. We're under a minute remaining. Yep, Middleton's got to average. He's got to average. He's going to have to drop. He's going to have to drop 20. I'm sorry, Mark. He's going to have to drop 20. Because if Eric Bledsoe gives you next to nothing, he's going to have to give you 20. Because remember, Eric Bledsoe is not a half-court player. He's a full-court player. Oh, Jay said Middletown when he meant Middleton? All right. So Marcus Smart goes behind the back, gives it to Gordon Hayward, shoots a three-pointer, a long rainbow that doesn't even hit anything but the backboard. So Boston misses. Both teams shooting pretty ugly. Hollis Jefferson trying to get post, a good defense, and turns it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum going 1-on-3, takes it all the way to the rack. He can't hit, but we got a foul call. Who was the foul going to be on? The closest player was, I think, between Kyle Lowry and Rondé Hollis Jefferson. It might be on Kyle Lowry. All right, so we got 34 seconds remaining. We got into 2012 game. The Celtics are building a wall. The Raptors do a very good job with their cross matches, with their sets, to be able to let their guards roam in the paint, which creates a lot of spacing opportunities for the rest of the players on the team, whoever's on the floor. The problem is the Celtics are packing the paint, which is making it difficult for the Raptors to penetrate. And right now they have 5 turnovers in the first quarter. Ibaka gets the basket, but he can't hit. Gordon Hayward's got it. Kyle Lowry steal it, but goes through the screen of Watermaker so that Kyle Lowry can't get his hand on it. All right, Marcus Smart has got it. All right, gives the ball to Jason Tatum, gets a screen from Robert Williams, shoots a three-pointer, can't hit. We got 7 seconds. Last shot for the Raptors. Norman Powell dribbles all the way to the rack, scores on the layup, and that's a goaltend. Good call by the ref because that ball was clearly going to hit the glass. Clearly hit the glass, and Tatum had blocked it the last minute. So it was on its way down. 21-14 is the score. Tatum dribbles, tries to get stripped, and Ginobili shoots it a little late, and that is the end of the first quarter. So both teams struggle offensively at the end of one, but the Raptors a little worse. The score is Boston 21, Toronto 14. You are listening to Raptors versus Celtics right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Hit that like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And make sure to everybody. I was a really ugly first quarter, but I was very impressed with the Celtics defense. Let's look at the game right now. Oh, the chat, excuse me. G Money says, OKC, Jay says, Mark, you want to preserve Giannis. He need help. Jay says, Steven Adams not playing in the paint is a big change. Exactly. More rim opportunities for the opposing team. And remember, the Grizzlies are playing without Jaren Jackson. Ron says the Celtics are packing the paint pretty well. 15 is not enough for Middleton. Off on the Raptors. G Money of middle school have you? I personally think not. He says, I know my ball, Jay. I play in the summer. Steven Adams was out. Yeah, Ron, it's a defensive struggle. Jay says, if Middleton gives you 15 and 9 the finals, I guarantee it. It's a fact. Bledsoe, you have to make him shoot, and he can't get penetration to the rim. Every Bledsoe becomes a liability. So that's where Chris Middleton actually has to score more. 15 is not enough. He's going to have to give you 20 to 25 points, like Jay said. Double J, that is. If he doesn't give you that, I don't see the Bucks advancing. Because you already know what teams are going to do to Giannis. They're not going to give him those open baskets in the paint. They're going to build a wall, and they're going to tell Giannis, you're going to have to beat us from the outside in order for us to respect that jump shot. If he starts to hit from the outside, then teams have a decision to make. Either they let him keep shooting from the so they're going to have to force him to come to – they're going to have to space out the floor, which opens driving lanes for Giannis. But even with that, he's going to need help. And Chris Middleton giving you 15 points is not going to get it done. Okay, but G-Money, you got to understand something. Even if they didn't have Jared Jackson, Steven Adams not in the paint, that's big, bro. Then you understand what key injuries do to a team in their first game. But it's not that easy. It's true. Listen, on one point, I understand it's the next man up. But sometimes what happens is adjustments have to be made. That means that players are playing minutes that they usually don't play. your rotations get messed up. It's not as easy as it seems, G Money, because everything changes. Now a coach has to make an adjustment to see what works. And so and Adams changes things because he's part of your rotation. So more guys are getting minutes. To be Middleton because Bledsoe's going to be put in the half court. All right, Norman Powell has to kick it out to Hollis Jefferson. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Lowry bounce pass to Ibaka, pump fakes on Williams. They swing the ball. Norman Powell shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit short. Offensive rebound to Davis II, but he turns it over to Tatum. Tatum eludes Kyle Lowry. Beautiful move, and he scores. The score is 23-14. All right, Kyle Lowry gets in. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Davis II gets into the paint. Wow, he had to try to shoot a tough shot over Robert Williams, but he missed a shot. Here comes Wanamaker. A screen is set for Marcus Smart. He gets it. He lobs it into Williams, and he scores easy. And the Celtics are up by 11, 25-14. That's why I said Steven Adams is underrated. He's much more of a factor than people think. Facts, Ron. Oh, and Kyle Lowry passes it to Ibaka, but Ibaka was not paying attention. And another turnover for the Toronto Raptors. The Celtics defense is really taken away from the Raptors offense. Marcus Smart dribbles into Tatum. Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. He gets blocked, goes back up and in. Nice strong move by Jaylen Brown. And we have a 27-14 lead right now. Kyle Lowry's got the ball. Tries to dribble around Jason Tatum. Successful. Dumps it off to Hollis Jefferson, and he scores in the paint, but he doesn't get a foul call. 27-16 is the score. Smash the like, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. All right, Jaylen Brown dumps it in. Celtics outscoring the Raptors 18-10 in the paint. Marcus Smart brings the ball up, being guarded by Norman Powell. People don't understand that defense is more tiring than offense because of how you're crouched down on defense. Nice bounce pass to Wanamaker, and then nice pass to Robert Williams, and he gets fouled. Beautiful passing by the Celtics in the half court to be able to draw a foul to get free throws. Very nice pass. Beautiful passing. Nice bounce pass. Lose the double team with a nice pass by Wanamaker, and Robert Williams rolls to the nice design by Boston. Beautiful play. All right, early part of the second quarter, 27-16 is the score. Robert Williams, 16 in favor of Boston, 12-point lead, averaging 13 minutes, about 4 points per game this season. Robert's second free throw is good. He's 16. Davis inbounds the ball. The Raptors have no free throw. Norman Powell gives it to Davis II. Gives it to Ibaka. Shoots above the free throw line. Misses. The Raptors are taking a lot of jump shots. Jason Tatum, beautiful half spin. Kicks it out to Wanamaker, dribbles, dumps it to Jason Tatum, gets in face-up position, loses the ball, gets the ball back, and we got a jump ball. So good job by the Raptors forcing a jump ball right there. I'm going to have to see how it plays out. Yep. These are two very good defensive teams. Slightly better, but Boston has defensive team right now as of right now. Tatum lobs it. This is Boston team is an underrated team. I don't know how far they're going to go, but this is an underrated basketball team. Tatum takes a step back, dribbling left, shoots a three. Not a good shot by Tatum, misses the shot. Kyle Lowry gets the screen from Ibaka, dribbles around, pump fakes, dumps it to Ibaka, wasn't ready for the pass, catches it back, shoots the hook, but he misses the shot. Rebound Robert Williams. Here comes Wanamaker bringing it to the right side of the floor, dribbles left on the screen, comes to the left, shoots a jump shot wide open, and he knocks it down, and it's a 31-16 lead Boston. Timeout, Toronto. 9:08 remaining in the second quarter for the first half. Toronto all out of sorts as the Celtics are pounding them into oblivion right now. It's a 31-16 lead with 9:08 subscribe. They've been getting some really nice penetration. Also, there's been a lot of passing and cutting, and the Raptors are doing a poor job of defending the paint. And Ron, you're right. Celtics are living in the paint right now. They're outscoring them 20-10 right now. Jay says, G Money, did the Grizz have a game to figure out their Jaren Jackson Jr. loss before the OKC game? Talking and Grizz lost their first game without JJR. First win in the bubble came without him. Says enough. But that's my and Jay, you're making a great point because they won a game without their first. They were G Money. What you're forgetting that Jackson tore his meniscus. They won the first game without him, and then they won another game without him. So Jay's making a great point. Ron says the Celtics are a very good team, but a little bit inconsistent. Yeah, they come and go. I think with Boston is they let their offense affect their defense, especially when Tatum and Brown, well, mostly Tatum, when he gets very jump shot happy. Tatum is a better player when he mixes up his game. When he settles for the jumper too much, that's when his defense starts to falter. Jay says Giannis is doing his team a disservice by not having a consistent jump shot because now you're putting pressure on Middleton and Bledsoe to do things out of their character. But even with that, Jay, even with that double J, you're right. But in a way, it almost kind of takes away the responsibility of Middleton because now it's like we can just kind of rely on Giannis, and it's like you don't want to do that neither. So that's the point. So, but you are right. I do agree with you, double J Jeff. I agree with you, J Jeff, that's why Giannis right now, I know that he's coming, but the thing is he's already been in the league for what, 6-7 years? At this point, because look at John Wall. He's been in the league for a freaking decade, and he still does not have a consistent jumper. And that's crazy. And at the point guard position, you got to be able to shoot in the NBA. G Money says, I'm not talking. I know Adams is a big piece, but you could argue that Jaren Jackson is more impactful for the Grizz because he could put the ball on the floor and athletic. But again, G Money, you're not understanding the point. It's what Jay said. They lost games with Jaren Jackson Jr. and they won their first game without him. I understand what you're saying, G Money, but that still doesn't excuse the fact that Jaren Jackson, they lost games with him, and without him, they were able to win their first game, and then they lost this other one. Yeah, but Mark, the reason I'm saying that, man, it's the playoffs. That's regular season. Giannis is always going to do his thing. They're not going to game plan for him in the regular season like they are going to be in the playoffs. So it looks like Nick Nurse got a technical, you guys. We got 8:59 remaining. Shout out to Ryan. He says, what do you think about the growing LBJ excuse? Listen, man, I honestly don't got nothing to say anymore at this point with that groin injury. Especially because Anthony Davis is playing all these minutes, and he was not aggressive against the Houston Rockets. What does that tell me? That tells me that if AD gets burned, the narrative is going to be fixed in as to why if the Lakers don't win. I can see it. I know people saying that the Lakers are coasting, yada yada yada, but I'm kind of seeing it. Rebound Van Vliet, 32-16 is the score. 16-point lead. Van Vliet takes it all the way to the rack, and he scores. 13 is the score. We're not saying what you mean. It was to your initial point. Marcus Smart, pump fakes, shoots to runner, but he can't hit. John Wall's jump is pathetic. And we got a foul by Wanamaker. And he fouls. I do agree that the Raptors do need to push the pace, whether they force turnovers or miss shots. Wow, Fred VanVleet leads all drafted players in scoring at 17.9 points per game this season. All right, a nice play by Kyle Lowry getting to the paint, drawing the foul on the layup, and that cuts the lead to 12 with 7:59 remaining. So nice play by the Raptors off the inbound. Kyle Lowry once again slicing through that defense, sliced on Williams, was able to flick it up and draw the foul. So Kyle Lowry last year averaged 14.2 points with Kawhi Leonard. This season, he's at 19.7. Knocks down the free throw, scores 32 to 21. All right, so Daniel Theis has got the basketball. They give it to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward kicks it out to Wanamaker, shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot, and we got an offensive foul on Gordon Hayward. Nah, J Wall's still not healthy. All right, so Kyle Lowry. Wow, Kyle Lowry just lost the ball. Marc Gasol, Siakam. All right, dribbles, gets into the paint, shoots the shot, and scores. You know what it is, Ashley? It's just the thing is sometimes a lot of people are doing the game, so that's why some people are going to have more people than others. It happens. You just got to fight through that. It's happened to me many times before, so it's not surprised. I just continue to do the game. That happens. That happens. I've done games where it's like barely any people showed up, and that's because a lot of people are doing the games. Or people could be busy too. That's what it is. Wanamaker shoots a three-pointer and he knocks it down. Because I know the last game that he did, he had a lot of people in that chat between the Kings and the Nets. 35-23 is the score. Kyle Lowry gets the ball. 12-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Fred VanVleet gives it to Gasol. Gasol shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot. The Raptors can't buy a three-point shot right now. Here's Kemba Walker. Comes off the screen, shoots a three-pointer, gets fouled, and one. And one. Kyle, oh my God, my boy Kemba. It was 2-point. Oh, he had the foot on him? Wow. Anyway, VanVleet fouled him at the top of his head. Wait, they're saying they're not counting the basket? I'm not understanding right now. Ron says, I think the fact that John Wall doesn't have a jump shot at this point in his career is even worse considering he's a point guard. This dude, a decade in the league, and John Wall still has no jumper. So 6:37 remaining in the first half. The score is 38-23. Celtics with a 15-point lead. Guys, continue to hit the like. Continue to hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Boston Celtics, Toronto Raptors. So, yeah, the Raptors are totally whacked out right now. Jay says John Wall is just an upgraded Ish Smith. And the funny thing is he's on the damn team. Yo, Jay, you funny. And then the funny thing is you're going to be like, well, the real Ish Smith, please stand up. Please stand up. Real Ish Smith, please stand up. Yeah. Oh, boy. Ryan says, I don't know about they would be good team in that next year. And the next year when he came back, they would have been having great chemistry and number one for 3 to 4 seasons. Right, G Money Thunder losing bigs without Steven Adams and the Grizzlies winning finally, but without Jaren Jackson speaks volumes. Understand the point before you assume. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Understand the point. Nobody's saying that Jaren Jackson and Adams, you're losing shot blocking, you're losing defense, you're losing rebounding. That's 3 things. Celtics playing on fire, man. Good thing it's still the first half. Mm-hmm. I told you, Alistair, man, you gave your hopes up a little too soon right there. I told you. But like you said, it's the first half. G Money, I'm pretty sure that Jay knows that, but you know why he says that? Is because that you didn't see the upgraded part. He said he's an upgraded version, upgraded to not have a jump shot in over a decade in your career. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. And I was cheering for John Wall to have a jump shot and to be one of the more elite guards in the league. And then the fact that performances, especially because John Wall does a lot of talking, but he rarely backs it up on the court. Thank you, Jay. Facts. He was the most overplayed player. Overpaid. Oh, okay. So what they're saying is that Van Vliet had fouled him on the ground before Kemba Walker came off the screen to shoot that 3. So then what's the deal? So what is the deal? I thought he would get it, but it's not working. Still got a 15-point game, yeah. 38-23 is the score. All right, so Fred VanVleet has got it. They dump it inside to Pascal Siakam. Siakam dumps it in the post, turns around, but he gets called for the So the score is 38-23, 6:25 remaining in the first half. All right, here comes Kemba Walker. Comes around the screen. But Siakam turns it over. So VanVleet has got it. Gets a Marcus Gasol screen. And I didn't deserve it. All right, so we got a foul. So Kyle Lowry's got it. Give it to Pascal Siakam. Kicks it out to VanVleet. VanVleet to the middle, and he draws the foul. So the foul is going to be on Kemba Walker. 38-23 is the score. 5:57 remaining in the second quarter. So what are they going to show here? Oh, it's one of those American Express little ads, and then by Geico and stuff. Winetta says this is the slowest second quarter in a long time. For real, like this quarter is going pretty slow. Van Vliet misses the free throw. 38-24 is the score. All right, so Kemba Walker's got it, gives the ball to Marcus Smart, then gives the ball to Daniel Theis. Daniel Theis dribbles, gives the ball to Kemba Walker, comes off a screen, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound Norman Powell. Norman Powell gives it. Oh, nice pass to Van Vliet on the cut. And finally, the Raptors get some action going inside with their offense into the paint. 38-26 is the score. All right, so here comes Marcus Smart. Gives the ball to Wanamaker. No, I'm sorry. Gives the ball to Kemba. Then gives the ball to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart dribbles, shoots and pops, and he knocks it down. Scores 40-26. I'll check the chat in a bit. All right, here comes Siakam dribbling on Marcus Smart. Dribbles into the paint. Tries to kick it out, but Jaylen Brown can't handle the ball, and the ball will go out of bounds. Raptors basketball. Okay, Van Vliet gives the ball to Marcus Gasol. All right, gives the ball to Marcus Gasol, kicks it out to Siakam, kicks it to Van Vliet. Norman Powell for three, but he can't hit. Rebound, Daniel Theis. All right, man. So a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Van Vliet gives it to Kyle Lowry. Gives it to Marcus Gasol. Nice pass to Powell inside. All right, Kemba Walker then brings it up, gives the ball to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward trying to dribble, but gets back, sets a back screen on Fred Van Vliet, then gets the ball back from Theis, dribbles. Gasol is complaining the ball off Hayward, but to no avail, so they got it. First quarter, and the Celtics just prevented them from they clogged the paint and really preventing a lot of their driving angles, which did not allow them to make very good passes neither. But now they're starting to run better sets in this quarter. Oh, wow, nice play. So Theis shoots the corner three-pointer and knocks it down. That's a nice design play. They had – wow, so it's 43-28. Van Vliet has got it, gives it to Pascal Siakam. The Raptors only have 28 points. Give the ball to Van Vliet. Dribbles left, kicks it out to Siakam, wide open for three, but he can't hit. Jaylen Brown has got it. Step crossover, dribbles right, kicks it out to Theis. Can he hit a second straight three? Yeah, you betcha. Second straight three-pointer for Daniel Theis, and it is a 46-28 lead, biggest lead of the game. 18-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Siakam dribbles the ball, he can't hit. Rebound to Marcus Gasol. Kicks it out to Norman Powell. Norman Powell fakes, dribbles left, kicks it out to Marcus Gasol. Marcus Gasol, he kind of pushed off Tatum, no call. Siakam open for three, but he can't hit. Siakam is set, waits for the three shot, and he can't hit. Gordon Hayward gives it to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum tries to put it between his leg with Norman Powell. Kicks it out. Jason Tatum shoots the three. He cannot hit. Kyle Lowry's got it. Gives the ball to Marcus Gasol, dribbles to the basket, scoop layup, and he gets the roll. So it is now 46-30 in favor of Boston. 2:20 remaining in the first half. And the Boston Celtics are now going to call a timeout. I agree with Winetta. This is like a really slow second quarter. It's really, really, really slow. All right. 2:19 left in the first half, and the score is 46-30, 16-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Make sure to hit the like button and make sure to also hit that subscribe button for the channel. Let's take a look at what's going on in the chat. Ryan says, hey, if by some way you put Butler and Iggy on this Clippers roster, do you think the Clippers team are the best defensive team of all time? I don't know about best defensive team. One of them of all time, yeah. Ron says the Raptors are starting to run better sets. Okay. I agree. I think they're running some pretty good sets. Jay says that they're definitely the best perimeter defensive team ever, that's for sure. How many fist fights are going to happen in the bubble campus? Good question. Daniel Theis can bang down low and can stretch the floor. I put them in the Clippers roster for 2K. Raptors need to try to get to the foul line because they're settling too much for outside shots, especially Siakam, their best player. So there's him. Ryan, who would play what position when pinned against other great defensive teams of all time in any era? That's a great question. Also, OG with the Clips would flourish too. Ryan, that's a very small lineup, though. They would get killed inside. Sometimes that's what you got to understand when you put teams together, especially when you're going up against other teams, because it becomes a matter of styles. All right, guys, so we are back. 2:19 remaining in the first half. It is a 46-30. 46-30 game. Daniel Theis has 11 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point range. Hit his last 2 threes. Hey, shout out to my boy Daniel Fields, man. That's a good friend of mine, man. Appreciate you, my brother, coming through. Thanks a lot, Daniel, for coming through. All right, man. So the score is 46-30, 2:19 remaining in the first half. My man Daniel showing that, man. That's a good brother right there. Appreciate you, Daniel. Yeah, the Raptors are not shooting well. They're settling for a lot of threes. I mean, Pascal Siakam is settling for a lot of threes. Okay, what are they waiting for? This is too darn long, man. Juaneta's right. This is such a long second quarter for no reason. All right, so the ball's inbounded to Marcus Smart, posting up Kyle Lowry. Nice zip pass to Daniel Theis, and oh, wow, I'm surprised he didn't get a foul call. But the ball goes out of bounds. So Gordon and Lowry in a real fight? Yeah. All right, Gordon Hayward kicks it into Theis, being guarded by Van Vliet. Gives it to Jaylen Brown. Dribbles right on Toronto, and he draws a foul. Looks like the foul's going to be on Pascal Siakam. Jaylen Brown will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So Jay says Harrell is the key for the Clippers in today's era. In yesterday's era, he would be kind of close to the end of the bench. I hear you. First free throw is good for Jaylen Brown. Scores 47-30. Here's his second free throw is good. And now it's a 48-30 game. And Jay speaking big facts, bro. Yesterday's NBA, Harrell would not be as much of a factor as he is today. Kyle Lowry comes off a screen, shoots a three-pointer, can't hit. Raptors are just selling for too many three-point shots. Jaylen Brown gets it to Marcus Smart, who just pulls up for 3, but he can't hit. That was not a good shot by Marcus Smart. Kyle Lowry goes behind the back, takes it all the way to the paint, but he loses the rock, and the Raptors turn it over again. By far, this is the Raptors' worst game of the bubble. All right, so a screen is set by, he traveled. Yeah, good call. He did a jump stop and shuffled his feet when he caught the ball. So Daniel Theis does not get the credit for that basket. Yep, that's a good point, Ron. The Celtics are actually taking a page out of the Raptors book. They're spreading the floor. They're looking at what the Raptors are doing defensively, and then once they recognize that crack, they make those timely cuts. Van Vliet just crosses over, shoots a three, but he can't hit. The Raptors are out of rhythm right now. All right, so Theis has got to get the pass from Marcus Smart. Trying to get this guy open, but the Raptors are playing a little more tight. Here comes Marcus Smart. Takes a shot, shoots a three off Siakam. That was not a good shot. Good contest. And we got a blocking foul on Marcus Smart, who helps Kyle Lowry up with good sportsmanship. So we're under a minute remaining. The Raptors clearly in their worst first half of the bubble. They're down 18 by the score of 48-30 right now. 18-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Did Fred VanVleet get hurt? Looks like he's stretching something. I don't know if it's his. Well, he's not showing any signs of wincing. All right, Kyle Lowry at the free throw line is good, and the score is now 48-31. Jay says Zubac may have been solid in yesterday's era. He has a nice skill set, but he needs consistency. Yeah. He's very inconsistent. Ryan says if the Warriors were healthy with KD, it would be Bev on Clay, Steph on Iggy, Draymond on Kawhi, and KD on Harrell on Looney. I actually would like to see that matchup. All right. Kyle Lowry knocks down the free throw. 48-32 is the score. Jay says Harrell made a comment or 2 weeks ago, Double J, that he is this era's Dennis Rodman. He crazy. All right, pass to Theis. Can he make a third three-pointer? This time he can't hit, but offensive rebound Gordon Hayward, and he puts it in, and the score is now 50-32. Celtics push it back up to 18. Well, the Clippers, Lou Will, Jackson, Butler, Iggy, Harrell, Jason will get killed by 99 2000 Rodman. Facts, because Rodman was still productive at his age at that time. Boshier shoots a three-pointer, and wow, he rattles it in. The Raptors needed that one. 50-35. We're about to have about an 8 to 9 second difference for shot clock to game clock. Tatum dribbles back, 4 seconds, takes a side step back three, and he just drains it. 53-35. 18-point lead back up. Sheer screen. Good hounding defense by Jaylen Brown, but then ends up committing. And Van Vliet will go to the line to shoot two. Van Vliet's on for 236. Pretty darn good defense. Here's a free throw. It is good. 52-37 in the score. So despite the fact playing terrible in the first half, intercepted. Kyle Lowry 2 seconds, 1 second. Shoots it too late at the buzzer though. So the Celtics have got to be fortunate that they're only down 15. They should be down more considering the first half that they had. But it is a 15-point lead, so it's ugly. So, guys, at the end of the first half, Celtics outplaying the Toronto Raptors by a score of 52-37 right here on the bubble on the Lewis Sports Network, man. Make sure to smash that like button and make sure to hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. Yeah, Tatum hit such a tough shot. Rodman may be the best versatile defender in NBA history. I can't argue with that. I mean, to start your career in Detroit and to be able to guard the wings and then the point guard, And then by the time you go to San Antonio and you come to Chicago, you can defend the 4s and 5s. Probably arguably the most versatile defender. Jay said, "Oh, just imagine if the Greek Freak went to the Clippers, Western Conference Clippers versus Warriors with KD." Jay says, "I've never seen a player in my life that would have a 2.20 rounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks, and he totally dominated the game. It means he can impact the game without scoring." Also, Clippers with Giannis versus Lakers, LeBron and AD. Robin won twice. I think in 1990, and then I think in 91. I think he was a back-to-back winner. Wasn't that the game that Rodman, I think, wasn't that in the Eastern Conference Finals, I think, against the Magic, that Rodman held Shaq, I think, scoreless in the first half? Oh, you're talking about that. I know he did play a terrific defense on him. With Shaq on Magic. I believe it was in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think it was either game 1 in Chicago. Yeah, 1996 Eastern Conference Finals. Yep. I think it was in game 1 where the Bulls blew out the Magic by 38 points. Rodman played terrific defense on Shaq in that game. But the score in LA, the other J. All right, guys, let's go to the first half stats right here. Daniel Feist and Jaylen Brown have been the offense for the Celtics, but they're getting some balance from everybody else. But they have 22 of the team's 52 points. For the Raptors, Fred VanVleet is the only one in double figures with 10. If you look at the stats, I mean, both teams are not shooting well, but Boston is at least shooting a decent 42%, but the Raptors are at 32%. 3 of 19 from 3 for the Raptors, 5 of 23 for Boston. Both teams shooting terrible. Both teams shooting well from the free throw line. The rebounds are about even, with Boston with a 2 edge. The Raptors have 2. Too many turnovers with 9. Boston at 7. But points in the paint are about even. Steals are about even, 1 more steal. And then you have the assists. Boston have 9 assists in the first half. Not really a lot of passing. At moments, there were some good passing, but just having able to hit shots. And then the steals 4-3 in favor of the Raptors. And those are your first half stats, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. Yeah, it was a good first half. Ryan says, Lewis, who would be the greatest? Would that be the greatest playoffs of all time? Seeing the Clippers team with Giannis against the Warriors with KD? Depends on who's on the roster, though. You got up that. If you put the rosters together, I could probably tell you who wins. So that's going to depend on who's on the roster. So it's going to come back and win in this game. Rodman plays Shaq in the second half to 0 points on the field. Shaq was on the Lakers. That probably was the time that Shaq went to the United Center. That probably had to be the 96-97 season you're talking about. Man, I got to get back on my baseball. 2017 Warriors against the 2020 Clippers. Team with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Well, here's the thing. To shoot over the top of Giannis, KD may have the skill set. The 2017 Warriors are going to have a hard time because the Clippers are. That's number one. Number two, they got wing defenders they can throw at those guys, and the Clippers have size, something that the Warriors don't have. Jay says, "Yup, Chicago home game, and the Lakers were up too." Yeah, that had to be Shaq's first year with the Lakers, the 96-97 season. I think that was the game that Jordan did that spin move off of Kobe, and he dunked the basketball. I know because I saw the highlight. That was when Kobe was only getting, I believe, 13 to 15 minutes a game his rookie year. And that was because Del Harris was not a fan of Kobe's play style. I say Clippers in 6. Yes, right now it's like very ugly when it comes to the shooting. But in my personal opinion, I think Boston has actually played the better defense compared to the Toronto Raptors. And the reason being is because I think the Celtics ran better sets than the Raptors did. The Raptors started to do it probably from like the middle of the second quarter on, but they struggled. And give kudos to the Boston Celtics for packing the paint defensively and cutting off their passing lanes and preventing the Raptors from cutting and not allowing the guards to get into the paint either, to dribble. Because when you allow the Raptor guards to dribble and get into the paint, it's the floor when they get inside. Because teams look to trap or double, and they're able to swing the ball to get a good open shots. Oh my goodness! If it isn't Draymond Donkey Green in the halftime booth, he's sitting in Shaq's chair. Wait, is Charles there? Let me see. Let me see if Charles is there. Wow. Wow, Charles Barkley and Draymond Green sitting in the same damn room. Wow. Oh, they're gonna have to hold Chuck back. Oh man, they're gonna have to hold him back. Jay says Clippers in 5. Gentlemen sweep for the 2020 Clips with Giannis. Which team would Kobe want to play against more? This Clippers team, the 2017 Warriors, or the 2016 Cavs? Draymond Green, he just outran Kenny Smith. Kobe would take on any one of those teams. He's a competitor, so he'll take on any one of those teams. Rahman took Shaq and the Laker team out of their game. They were pretty much dominating before the switch at half of that game. Shows you the impact that Rahman has. All right, guys. Just talk amongst yourselves in the chat real quick. I will be right back. Give me about 2 minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. Mark says I had to step out for a little bit. Mark says, how's the game going? The Celtics are up by 15 right now, 52-37 at the half. Juanetta says all of them. What up? He says, Mrs. Thomas, how's the game going for you? Says, okay, now I remember. You're right. Ryan says, what team is your dark horse in the West going into the playoffs? It's going good. Still working on my novel. Oh, let me know how that's working out. All right, the second half should be starting shortly. Hold on, they just had a race between Charles and Kenny. Wow, he actually moved pretty quick. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Draymond Green is on it. Draymond Green is in the TNT studio, guys. I'm surprised Chuck could keep both of them could keep a straight face after the shots that they took at each other in the media. I'm gonna have to listen to that conversation. What do I think of Portland? He literally run into the screen. Portland's played great. They look good. Damian Lillard just had 11 threes in his last game. He had 45 points. So, they've looked awesome. Nurkic, Zach Collins are looking good. Gary Trent Jr. is probably their most underrated player right now. But other than the Blazers right now, because they're playing well, but OKC has been my dark horse team, ever since Chris Paul came to that team and they started winning. Are they? No, they're going to be a tough out, but they'll be an easy out if Terry Stotts decides to try to play through his guards instead of playing through his bigs. If he plays through his bigs, it'll be a tough out. Oh no! First, it was Kenny versus Charles. Then it was Draymond Green's in studio today, so he's taking Shaq's place. So he decided to race Charles, and Charles didn't even get up out of his seat. So then Kenny tried to get to him, and then Draymond just outran everybody to the board. He just outran everybody. Says it might have been Hoodie Mello. I mean, CP3 looks healthy right now. The Pels eliminate the Wizards from the playoffs. Why were the Wizards even invited to the bubble is what I want to know. And the Magic and the Nets clinch a playoff spot for the second straight year. All right. Jay says losing to No Knees Kenny is funny enough without Shaq busting his ass out of the chair, right? I mean, he's busted his behind way too many times. That's what's been so funny about it. What was the score in the Pelicans game? All right. Yeah, Zion does need to lose weight. He does. All right, guys, we're getting ready to start the third quarter. The Raptors have to limit their turnovers. They got 10 at the half. And Boston has scored 11 points off of their turnovers. And also the offensive rebounds because Boston's got 9 second chance points to their 3. I can't believe the Wizards were even invited to this bubble, especially with Bradley Beal and Burton sitting out. Anyway, so we're at the start of the third quarter. Here is Fred VanVleet. Gives the ball to Marcus Gasol, then gives it to Pascal Siakam. Siakam in the post. Spin move. Oh, nice step through. Nice. A beautiful footwork by Siakam. He scores 52-39 as a score. Here comes Gordon Hayward. Gives it to Jason Tatum. Tatum guarded tightly by Anunoby, but he loses the handle. Here come the Raptors. Nice bounce pass to VanVleet. VanVleet takes it to the rack. He can't hit. And Theis gets fouled by Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's telling the ref that he got hit. He got hit on the rebound. All right, so Kemba Walker dribbles, shoots the free throw line jumper. Does he get the basket? Yes, he does. Plus the foul. And the score is now 54-39. So Celtics push it back up to 15. Siakam with a little slap on his left arm. All right, Kemba at the free throw line. It is good. 55-39 is the score. Lowry to Siakam. Back to Lowry. Give the ball to VanVleet off a curl. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Good extra pass to Marcus Gasol. Hesitated on that three-pointer, so now he gets into post position on Daniel Theis. Poses up on the left block. Posts, goes to the middle, shoots a shot, knocks it down on the runner, on the running shot. 55-41 is the score. Kemba Walker comes right back up, gives the ball to Gordon Hayward, who then gives it to Daniel Theis. Theis dribbles left, gives it to Jaylen Brown, dribbles right, almost traveled, kicks it out to Kemba Walker, my man, Bronx native, kicks it out to Jaylen Brown, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound to OG Anunoby. Kyle Lowry splits to the defense, shoots the short shot, but he gets the foul call. 10:22 remaining in the third quarter, 55-41 is the score. Kyle Lowry's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. And yes, Kyle Lowry was being aggressive and taking it to the rack on that drive. Ryan says, I heard he might look elsewhere if things don't go so well. They got to get rid of Alvin Gentry if things are ever going to go well. Winetta says, wow, Draymond ran out 50-year-old man. Jay says, Zion needs may be worse than letting on. I have mentioned that before. Now other doctors are coming out and speaking on it. It's because he didn't lose weight. He lied about his weight, and the media did too. They're pushing hard for Zion to get in there, but honestly, the Pelicans don't belong in the playoff bubble with the way they've been playing, even if they won today. Kemba Walker crosses over. VanVleet gets a steal. Beautiful move by VanVleet. Eludes Kemba. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raptors are with that was a beautiful play by VanVleet. So timeout, 10:09 remaining in the third quarter. 55-45 is the score in the favor of the Boston Celtics. Ryan says if Pascal gets injured, the Raptors don't have a chance and they're going to get swept. They'll be competitive, but they won't be able to win. If Spicy P gets injured, it's a wrap for the Dinosaurs. Yep. Raptors playing hard-nosed defense and getting deflections and steals that leads to run-outs. Well, yeah. I mean, yes, Siakam's their best player. They can't afford to lose him. Because Kyle Lowry, yes, he 19.7 this year, but now you're asking him to kind of average 24, 25 points now. Lowry's comfort zone. Yeah, Gasol hit a tough shot on that runner. All right, so we're on commercial break. Score is 55-45. The Raptors were able to cut the lead down within 10. Let's see if they can come all the way back. Wow, our team lost to the Tampa Bay Rays 1-0. Wow. Let's see. G Money says, I don't think the Raps will get swept, but they will go home early if Spicy P is out. Lowry's good, but he isn't a go-to guy in big moments. Raptors could take the lead and win. It was Jay, but not this Jay. Most teams would be challenged if they lose their best player. Did anybody watch the Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz battle? I heard Rick Ross won, I think, what was it, 8-2 against 2 Chainz? All right, guys, we're back. Kemba Walker shoots for 3, but he misses the shot. Rebound, Marcus Gasol. Fred VanVleet takes it all the way to the rack, but he can't get the roll. That would have cut the lead to 8. They said what it was born. Dude, Rick Ross killed 2 Chainz. And in the corner, Celtics come back on the run. Kemba Walker hits the 3-pointer. 58-45 is a score. 13-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Siakam has got it. Comes off a screen. Shoots a 3-pointer. But, man, Siakam is off. Misses another 3. Rebound, Daniel Theis. Here comes Walker. Gives it to Tatum. Tatum shoots a, running floater. That was a tough angle because he shot it so quickly. But he scores the rock, and it's back up to 15 again, 60-45. Three-point shooting that is a deadly weapon for the Raptors has failed them today. Gasol misses another 3. The Raptors right now are 3 of 24 from three-point range. Jason Tatum fakes it, shoots a 3-pointer, and he knocks down another one for the Boston Celtics. It is an 18-point lead once again, 63-45. The Celtics are not shooting well from 3, but the Raptors are much, much worse. Celtics on an 8-0 run. Here comes Anunoby, gives it to Marcus Gasol, who then gives it to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet dribbles right, has to stop, gives it to Marcus Gasol, gives it back to VanVleet. VanVleet dribbles all the way in the paint, kicks it out to Anunoby for 3, and drains it. That was probably the best shot that the Raptors have had all game long. They needed that. 63-48 is the score. All right, Gordon Hayward gives it to Kemba, gives it to Theis, gives it back to Kemba. Kemba sets the screen, but he loses the ball. Guarded by Anunoby, gets off a screen, shoots at the 3-pointer, but he aimed that shot, and you could tell, so he missed. Rebound, Marcus Gasol. Gives it to Kyle Lowry. Lowry gives it to Marcus Gasol. Loses the handle. Anunoby loses it. Goes into the ground and looks like he got fouled when he tried to save the rock from getting stolen. So the Raptors get a break. 63-48 is the score, 7:41, remaining in the third quarter. All right, Marcus Gasol shoots a jump shot, but looks like there was a foul call on there. It looks like the foul is on Theis. There's a lot of complaining going on to these. So Theis looked like he was called for the foul. Oh wow, Marcus put his arm all over his face and he got called for the foul. Oh, I see. He went under him to try to sell the call. All right, so it's still 63-48. Third quarter, early third quarter. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this game. Kyle Lowry shoots a three-pointer, but he misses the shot. First of all, what I don't like about this game that's being called is the fact that guys are taking way too long. There's like foul calls. The game is stalling. Like, I don't see what's going on. I thought this game would be much better than that. All right, here comes Kemba Walker. Gives it to and gives it to Theis. Gives it back to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum dribbles, shoots it off the gut, and he scores again. 65-48 is the score. 17-point lead. All right, here comes Fred VanVleet. Gives the ball to Marcus Saul. Marcus Saul played tightly by Theis. Gives it to Pascal Siakam. Shoots with the left hand. Nice play by Siakam. He scores 65-50. Plenty of time for the Raptors to get back in this game. Kemba Walker dribbles everywhere around, kicks it out to Jason Tatum, pump fakes, gives it back to Kemba Walker, shoots the corner three-pointer, drills it. 68-50. Celtics not letting up on the Raptors. Marcus Saul gives it to VanVleet. VanVleet gets a screen, gives it to Marcus Saul. Marcus Saul in the paint, fades away, knocks down the shot. All right, so Marcus hit a couple of shots. Okay, 68-52. Early part of the third quarter. 6:33 remaining. Well, not early. Got some time remaining. I just hope they don't call another timeout because they've been slowing this game down for real. All right, 68-52. Jason Tatum dumps it to the middle of the floor to Jaylen Brown. Dribbles left into the paint, gets blocked. Gets the ball back, puts it back up, but they turn it over. We got a foul call on Kemba Walker to prevent the Raptors' fast break. 6:18 remaining. Score is 68-52, 16-point game. Again, make sure to hit the like and make sure to hit that subscribe. Look at that. They're first in opponent's points. They lead the NBA in three-point defense, second in opponent field goal percentage, and second in the league in deflections. They're getting none of that today. Siakam. And I'm talking about Toronto's defensive ranks. But they got 3 steals to score to Siakam. Dribbles, hesitates, spin move with the layup. That was a tough layup right there. He cannot hit. Jaylen Brown with the beautiful bounce pass to Gordon Hayward, and he scores in the paint. Raptors defense getting shredded today. Fred VanVleet lobs it. Lowry. Theis with a hand up. Lowry crosses over, gets into the paint. Nice pass to Anunoby on the layup, but he can't hit. Lowry tips it. Raptors getting outplayed right now by Boston. Gordon Hayward kicked it to Theis. A good extra pass to Jason Tatum, wide open for the corner 3, and he drains another one. Boston is cooking right now. Up by 21. Timeout, Nick Nurse. The Raptors are getting killed right now on the court. 73-52 is the score. 5:24 remaining in the third quarter. Continue to smash the like and continue to hit that subscribe. The Raptors have gotten 4 steals in this third quarter, but for some reason they're down 21, and that's because they're just doing terrible right now. Jay says, Big Lou, did you hear about that New York Giants player? Oh, DeAndre Baker? I heard he got charged 4 counts. He got charged 4 counts of robbery. Yeah. I heard he's facing life. But I heard that Quentin, the Seattle's corner, he's not getting charged. Again, shout out to my main man, Toby Bartlett, man. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like button, man. Hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. The Raptors are getting killed right now in this third quarter. So the Raptors need a nurse right now, and it's not Nick Nurse. We talking about actually going to. They need to check. They need to seek medical attention right now. Jay says that's crazy, man. Yo, DeAndre Baker just had to be a dummy and put himself in that situation, man. Yeah, Tatum is getting hot, Ron. That's right. Yeah, true that. Celtics have beaten the Raps 2 times, including winning in Jurassic Park on Christmas. Oh, that's right. They did beat them earlier this year. That's right. You're right, Jimmy. I had to think about that for a second, and I remember because I did the game. I did the game that day. Yeah, the Celtics came into Toronto and they beat them. All right, so tomorrow in the bubble, we got the Clippers in Portland, we got the Jazz and the Nuggets, and we got the Lakers and the Pacers. All right, so we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Norman Powell in the game. Ball is given to Norman Powell, gets to the paint. Ball is given to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart gives it to Jason Tatum. Kicks it out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown wide open for 3, and he knocks down another one. And the Raptors are getting blown out right now, 76-52, with just under 4 remaining in the third quarter. The Celtics are 5 of 8 from 3 in this quarter. Siakam goes for the hook, gets the roll. My question now is, can Siakam take over the game, though? I don't think he has that kind of capability, though. 76-54. So that's why the Raptors have to do it by committee, because they don't have a go-to player that could just really carry them. Marcus Smart gives the ball to Jason Tatum, kicks it out to Marcus Smart, pump fakes, dribbles left, tries to shoot right, and he ends up passing it to Watermaker, who gets out of position on that Marcus Smart pass, and they turn it over. All right, 76-54 is the score. All right, Van Vliet gets a screen from Ibaka, dribbles all the way to the basket, kicks it out to Norman Powell, loses it between the legs. Look at the hustle by Marcus Smart. Watermaker in the break takes it to the layup, and he scores it, and they score. Celtics up by 24. How about the hustle by Marcus Smart? And that's why I keep saying that when I look at some of the matches with the Raptors, I don't know if they're going to go deep. As deep as they are, Van Vliet takes it all the way to the basket, scoop layup, and he draws the foul. Yeah, the problem with the Celtics is lack of inconsistency. But when they want to, this is a good team. Yeah, tonight is not the Raptors' night, and it happens. This is their way to kind of bounce back. Van Vliet knocks down the free throw, 78-55. Yep, Spicy P is not your number one option. He makes Van Vliet makes both free throws. 78-55 is the score. Marcus Smart dribbles right, kicks it out to Tatum. Tatum wide open for three, but this time it's short. Rebound Serge Ibaka. Gives it to Norman Powell, who spins right. Norman gives it to Ibaka. Pump fake. Ibaka decides to shoot the three, misses. Ibaka and Siakam have settled for so many threes tonight. It's crazy. It's a reason why they're down 23. They lob it. Marcus Smart pump fakes. Dribbles to the baseline, gives it to Tatum, relocates to the three-point line, pump fakes, dribbles to the lane, takes a two off the glass, misses the shot. Here come the Raptors on the break. They give it to Davis a second. Scoop layup is good on the reverse. Nice play on the fast break. 78-57 is the score. If the Raptors can get themselves within 15 to 13 points, they got a shot. Marcus Smart has got it. Gives the ball to Jason Tatum, who then swings it to Marcus Smart. They kick it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown shoots the corner three-pointer, and he's also on fire. He's made 3 threes in this quarter. 81-57 is a score, 24-point lead. Van Vliet gets a screen from Ibaka. All right, so we got screen. He dribbles, takes a step back three. He can't hit. Man, the Raptors get the ball back on a half spin by Marcus Smart, and Ibaka is number. Here come the Celtics on the break. Jaylen Brown pulls up for three, and he drains another one. Boston is up by 27, 84-57. At least if you're the Raptors, what you got to do is try to do some things and get some positives out the rest of this game, because Siakam spin move, gets into the paint, try to act like Giannis. He can't get the play. Jason Tatum goes behind the back. They kick it to Watermaker. Oh, what a beautiful ball fake by Watermaker. It's not their night. They're getting shredded defensively. 29-point lead for the Boston Celtics. 1:59 remaining in the third quarter. Score is 86-57 right now. 29-point lead for the Boston Celtics. And that's why when I look at them against the Boston Celtics, they match up very well with the Toronto Raptors. Very well. Yeah, if Toronto's going to repeat, Siakam is going to have to be better than his regular season average. 23 points. That's nice as a second option, but as a number one, that's not going to get it done. Chopstick says Tatum. Jay says the C's have more firepower than the Raptors. If the Celtics weren't too inconsistent, I would have the Celtics winning the NBA championship. Chopstick says Jaylen Brown's been doing work. Oh, yeah. I just mentioned it, man. He's hit 3 threes in this third quarter. Jason Tatum has also hit 3 threes in this third quarter. Toronto does not match up well with the Boston Celtics. That's why I said I don't think that Toronto might get to the Eastern Conference Finals, because if the Celtics put their talent together and can string some consistency, them and the Miami Heat present matchup problems for Toronto. And the Bucks give them more problems now because there's no Kawhi Leonard. So even if they build the wall and stuff like that to guard Giannis and stuff, now Siakam has to be that guy, and he's not the number one option. Norman Powell comes back, shoots a three-pointer, but he misses the shot. All right, so Marcus Smart dribbles the rock on Holland Jefferson, spin move. Kicks it out to Gordon Hayward. Kick it out to Kemba Walker. Nice fake on 2 Raptors. Gets into the paint to Robert Williams. Misses. Kemba gets the ball back, and he scores a rock. Guys, Toronto's down 31 points, 88-57. Under a minute remaining in this third quarter. Get the defense. Ibaka wide open for 3, and he misses again. Ibaka keeps shooting 3, and he's not making it, yet he keeps staying out there. Look at that. The Raptors are 8 of 23 after starting the third quarter, 5 for 8. And Robert Williams gets fouled, while the Celtics are 14 of 21 in the third quarter. That's 68%. So while the Raptors are shooting 38%, the Celtics are shooting 68%. Kemba Walker. The Raptors are 4 of 27. The Raptors shoot 37% from the three-point line as a team. That's 5th in the NBA. Kemba dribbles, 2 guys, takes a sidestep 3, and he drains it. What a shot by Kemba. What a shot by Kemba. Celtics up by 34. Norman Powell takes it to the basket, and he makes the layup at the very end of the third quarter. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting crazy right now. Actually, they did not. Actually, they didn't count the basket. Oh, I thought they did, but they did not. I guess Norman Powell released it too late. So through 3, we have a 34-point game. Score is now 91-57. Boston. Jay says the Raptors may want the Celtics to keep their spot. Even the term running through the motions does fit this loss. That's a good point. Well, that's what the NBA is all about. Mostly throw. It's all about matchups. Alistair, oh my God. I told you, Alistair, you talking all that ish about your Raptors. And look, they're getting killed by 34 points in 3 quarters. Boston making a statement. Al Horford would have been good on this Celtics team. Yeah, on this Celtics team, this 2020 version of them, yeah. In terms of at least some veteran leadership, but not in terms of offensive style. If Toronto don't go to the finals, then they will really start to hate Kawhi. Oh yeah, that's another great point, because they're gonna say you could have repeated with this team. Remember, they've been saying all season, we don't need Kawhi Leonard, but you're gonna need him if you don't get to the finals. Yeah, Horford wanted money. He didn't want to stay in Boston. He wanted the money. But I heard he was getting tired of Boston because he didn't like what was going on in the locker room. Oh, they're going to jump ship. Yeah, because the reason it's going to be harder for the Celtics is only because of the teams that are behind them in terms of Philadelphia, Indiana, and then Miami. So it's going to be hard for them. But the Raptors have – because here's the thing. If the Raptors keep their at the 2 spot, that means that they're facing the Celtics in the second round if they advance. The Raptors' next game is against the Grizzlies. Kawhi did what he thought he had to do. See, Lewis, I told you, I'm more worried about the Celtics. They actually match up pretty well with the Milwaukee Bucks, too. It's just the Celtics, they just play inconsistently. Look at that. The Celtics defense is pretty good themselves. They're in the top 10 in a lot of categories themselves, so their defense is pretty good. All right, Kemba, they pass it. Gordon Hayward gets wide open for 3. He can't hit. That would have pushed the lead to 37. All right, here comes Toronto. I'd be shocked if they come back from 34. Matt Thomas shoots a 3-pointer. He knocks it down. Why did Nick Nurse take so long to put Matt Thomas in the game? I don't understand that. 91-60. All right, Boston playing keep away. They dribble out the clock. Pump fake by Marcus Smart. Crosses over. Takes a step back 3-pointer, but he can't hit. Offensive rebound, Robert Williams. Here comes Kemba. Dribbles to the paint. Pump fakes. Gets into the paint. He loses the handle to Boshier. Here comes Hollis Jefferson. Hollis Jefferson kicks it out to Ibaka, dribbles left. Looks like we got a little pump fake. And looks like my screen just buffered. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Should be coming back shortly. All right, so they scored. Looks like both teams scored. It's 94-62 now. 32-point lead. Kemba Walker drives, kicks it to Williams. Williams shoots a jump shot on the baseline on Ibaka, and he scores. 34-point lead once again, 96-62. Hollis kicks it out to Ibaka. Shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. Ibaka is 0 for 6 from three-point range. We got Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Gordon Hayward, Robert Williams III, and Semi is in the game for the first time. Kemba shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot, rebound to Boshier. All right, here comes Serge Ibaka, dumping inside the Hollis Jefferson, in the paint, step through, goes for the layup, he gets blocked, and then he gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in, so it's a 32-point game, 96-64. Raptors starting to trap. Here come the Celtics. Matt Thomas tried to foul. Gordon Hayward takes it all the way to the rack. And Ibaka gets hit in the eye. Oh, Gordon Hayward smacked Serge right in the face with the left hand. No, right hand. I can't even see anything. I know he hit him right across the face. Ibaka still on the ground. Score is 98-64, 9:29 remaining, so we're at a timeout. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate it. Toronto's getting killed. There's no two ways about it. They are getting killed right now. I don't know why people are saying that they can win the chip without Kawhi Leonard. That's like saying that the Bulls back in '94 could win the chip without Jordan. G Money, if the Raptors win, you will jump back on that bandwagon. You are destroying the same points you have built up all year. Oh yeah, he will. I've seen G Money kind of jump. Yo, I see, and I caught him with. And you make a great point, Jay. You know why? Because I caught G Money with that whole Rockets Clippers thing, and with the Lakers. He picks the narrative. I've noticed that. G Money, you're not slick, bro. You tried that jump with the Rockets. You said they were going to end things, but we will see. I'm like, no, if you're confident that the Rockets will go to the Western Conference Finals, you got to stay with that pick. Yep, he gonna claim credit. Knowing him, yep. This is G Money we talking about here. All right, are we back? Not yet. But this has clearly been an embarrassing performance by the Toronto Raptors. But you got to give the Celtics credit; they came to play. Defensively, they were just awesome. They were just awesome, and I just should say that they have been awesome. Uh, uh, I was talking about the Western Conference. I wasn't talking about. Yeah. Of course, I'm loving this because you're too biased, Alistair. That's the problem. You're way too biased over your Toronto Raptors. And let's be real. What's going to matter is the postseason. But Alistair, you better hope and pray that your Raptors don't have to deal with these Celtics because they, along with the Miami Heat, can knock these guys out of the playoffs. Oh, by the way, I'm still waiting for that secret weapon you were talking about. No, but what I will say, I don't like the fact that Serge Ibaka is injured. The only reason I'm proving your point, and I hope he is okay because he got hit in the eye by Gordon Hayward. You don't want to wish injuries on anybody. That's a fact. You want to beat a team at full strength so that there's no excuses and you beat the best that you had to offer out there on the court. Gordon Hayward at the free throw line knocks down the free throw. It's amazing to me how sometimes they can call fouls on people that end up getting injured. But anyway, Gordon Hayward looks like he's going to sit out. Celtics now lead 99-64 currently, 35-point lead with 9:28 remaining. Looks like Kyle Lowry's not coming back. Yes, we got a foul. So the foul is going to be on Semi. I know, I feel you on that. I don't really like blowouts. Nosy Doe says blowout. Yeah, Boston is winning by 35, and Romeo Langford is in the game. Yeah, there's a blowout. Boston is beating Toronto by 35 points. All right, Matt Thomas shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot. Rebound to Romeo Langford. Oh, no, that's Robert Williams, excuse me. There's Romeo Langford in the corner. Semi lobs it up for Robert Williams, and he scores. 37-point lead right now. All right, so but Davis II gives it to Norman Powell. Norman Powell, he lost the ball, but the ball went out of bounds. Then the Raptors only have 64 points, and this is without Enes Kanter. He ain't playing tonight. That's a lob attempt. All right. Hollis Jefferson gets the rebound. He puts it in, gets the basket plus the foul. I'm telling you, the Toronto Raptors are they're gonna miss Kawhi Leonard, believe it or not. Even if Kawhi, let's say that he had an off night, with this off night, my point is at the very least they have a go-to player that they can rely on when they need baskets. They don't have that with this team, and in the playoffs against teams that they don't match up well against, it's gonna hurt them. So Romeo Langford, they swing it, they give it to Semi. He shoots the three-pointer, and he knocks down another one. 37-point lead, 104-67. Here comes Davis the third. Here comes Davis the second. Kicks it out to Norman Powell, who gets a screen from Rondé. He's trying to give it to Rondé. Rondé sizes up. Langford takes it to the rack, gets the bump, and gets the basket. Plus, he didn't get the foul call. Okay, 104-69. Raptors trying to force something. Wow, so they were able to force. They were able to force some. Let me just check real quick. Is that Javonte Green? Yeah, that was Javonte Green. They forced Javonte Green out of bounds. All right, so the Raptors miss. Here comes Semi. Takes it all the way to the rack. He scores plus the foul. 106-69 is the score. Drake about to be listening to his sad songs tonight. That's all good. Yo, Jay is killing it in the comments, man. He's like, G Money, you talk more about the Raptors than the Bucks, man, but you say you aren't a Raptors fan, underdog fan. You do the same for the West. Norman Powell misses should be a simple reverse layup, man, but couldn't do it. Couldn't hit. The Raptors swing it. Grant Williams, nice pass. Kicks it out to Romeo Langford for 3, but he can't hit. Rebound Davis a second. A little bit of control. And we got an offensive foul. Wanamaker draws the charge. All right, I'll ignore that. All right, here comes Boston once again. All right, Romeo Langford kicks it out the semi. He pump fakes, relocates to the three-point line, shoots it, knocks it down. Boston's just on fire right now. Oh, they call it a two-pointer. Toronto's down by 40. Oh, no, that's what Alistair was talking about. He said the Raptors had some secret weapon they were getting at the trade. Oh, nice play by Matt Thomas on the penetration that was able to get a cutting Rondé Jefferson for the beautiful throwdown. 109-71. Grant wanted to shoot that 3, but the defense met him. Nice pass by Wanamaker to Grant Williams, but he misses the floater. Rebound to Boshier, gives it to Davis the second. Davis the second, tries to dribble, pushes off, dribbles, shoots the free throw line jumper, but he can't hit. Oh, it's none of those 3. I don't know who it is. Wow, Williams barely got off the floor. I'm like, yo, where's the jump? But he got fouled. We got 6:30 remaining in this game. It is a 111-71 lead, 40-point lead. The Celtics are 3rd in the East. They're 4.5 games behind Toronto. If they win today, they'll be 3.5, and they're 2.5 ahead of Miami, so they'll be 3 games up. And their current opponent right now is Philadelphia at the 6th spot. I could see them beating Philly though, because Philly's just too inconsistent for them to win. Anyway, so they kick it out. Davis the second for 3, knocks it down. 111-74 is the score. All right, Wanamaker. Pump fakes. Gives it to Williams for 3. Oh, man, rattles in and out. Here comes Norman Powell. Dribbles all the way to the basket. Gets the bump, and he gets the foul call. I mean, it's hard for me to ignore the comment when the statement was retracted. Again, guys, make sure to like the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't on the Lewis Sports Network. Mark respects the Raptors, but he can't stand them because he's a Milwaukee Bucks fan. He remembers what they did to his Bucks last year, so that's why. Anyway, score is 111-76. Both free throws were knocked down by Norman Powell, so we got a 35-point game. Langford kicks it to Semi, trying to dribble. Nice play. Dunk by Williams. Actually, no, that was Javonte Green with the play. 113-76. 5.5 remaining in this fourth quarter. Norman Powell goes with the reverse. He scores plus the foul. (113-78) is the score. 35-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Again, make sure to hit that like and make sure to hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. Here's a free throw. It is good. Score is now 114-78. No, actually, no, 113-79. Excuse me. 34-point lead. Looks like the Celtics tried to steal. I mean, not the Celtics. The Raptors tried to score, but they turned the ball over. 113-79. Norman Powell sits. Oh, I thought Anunoby came back into the game, so it looks like we got a new player. As Wanamaker hits the 3-pointer, 116. No, he hits a 2-pointer, 115 to 79. Davis II gives it to as Davis II hits the 3-pointer, 115 to 82. All right, man. So Celtics turnover. We got a 33-point game. Matt Thomas comes off the screen, shoots a 3-pointer, knocks it down. 30-point game, 115 to 85. There's Kyle Lowry getting ready for his trip to Egypt. All right, Wanamaker kicks it out to Romeo Langford. He's wide open for 3, but he just shot that too strong. Rebound, Chris Boucher. Okay, so Davis II ends up turning that ball over. So tomorrow we got Bucks and Mavericks on ESPN 8:30 Sunday, Spurs and Pelicans on ABC, and then also 6:30 on NBA TV, Sixers and Blazers, and then Nets and Clippers at 9. So Wanamaker gives it to Semi open for 3, can't hit the shot. Outlet to Boshier, kicks it out. We got a layup. Nice play. Nice play on the layup plus the foul. And who's this player? Stanley Johnson. Okay. And Paul Watson. Those are the guys I need to know. Stanley Johnson at the free throw line. Misses the free throw, but he gets his own rebound. Shoots a 3-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound, Romeo Langford. Langford crosses over, gets to the basket, misses the shot. Offensive rebound, Javonte Green. Kicks it out to Romeo Langford. He wanted to shoot it, but can't. Stanley Johnson all over him. Dribbles. Wow, gets all the way to the basket, misses, and there's Javonte Green on the offensive rebound. 117 to 87, 30-point lead. I know it's pretty much over, man, but appreciate you coming through the stream. Take care, Mark. Be easy, man. G Money, it's kind of like you're not even paying attention to yourself because there's a lot of things I've noticed. I see that Jay's not the only one. I've noticed it too. Quite a skip. Javonte Green takes it to the baseline and he draws the foul. 117 to 90 is the score. 2:31 remaining, and we have about a timeout. I'm actually not even going to get to the end of this game, honestly, because this game, all is lost when you see Stanley Johnson on the floor. Yeah. But all right, guys, I'm gonna call it end to this stream because this is a 27-point game, and I think it's just no point keeping you guys here. Just for the fact that it was just brutal. Jay says last chance the Knicks possibly had was against the Raptors, but some Knicks fans root for the Raptors when the Knicks pissed them off. Weird Knick rooting history. Isn't that crazy? I'm a Knicks fan, and you don't hear me cheering for the Raptors like that. I got a lot of respect for Toronto. I respect the Raptors, but let's be real, man. All right, shout out to Karam in the building. Yo, what's going on, Karam? Yeah, that game is pretty much done. It's a wrap. I stopped streaming. I stopped streaming because at this point it's just pretty much over. It's like there's really not much to talk about with that game because that game was just pretty much it was a blowout. That was pretty much a blowout. Yeah, it was getting boring just for the fact that those guys were just pretty much done. Toronto got Stanley Johnson because they thought he was going to be the Kawhi stopper. My Thunder lost today. Celtics flexed their muscles. Yeah, I know. G Money not slick. I know he a Knicks fan, but he ain't slick, bro. I told you he did the same thing with the Houston Rockets and the Clippers and the Lakers picks out here in the West. I'm telling you. I peep that, especially with the and Jay. You know what I'm talking about with the Western Conference picks. I peeped that from G Money. I'm like, all right, guys, but I'm gonna put an end to this stream. You guys were awesome, even though the game wasn't. I thought we was gonna get a competitive game. The basketball guys decided not to do that on the Louis Sports Network. I thought our game was gonna be picked, but do you honestly believe that you root for the Raps? Yes, I do believe you root for the Raps. I do. With all due respect, you do. All right. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm going to call it a night. You guys take care. I appreciate you guys coming through the stream. As Ryan always says, we chat together, we stream together, we're family for life. From the Louis Sports Network, man. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for being a part of the stream. I truly appreciate you guys. I'm going to see if somehow I could be part of it tomorrow, but I don't know if I am. And then Sunday's also kind of iffy. So if I'm not back in any one of those days, guys, I'll try to see if I can stream the game, probably like if I'm outside somewhere, if I can. If not, I'll be back on Monday. But salutes to everybody, man. Have a wonderful night. And, just have a wonderful night. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. So, again, like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Keep sharing on those social media outlets. And like I always say, Louis Sport Network, and I'm gone.
Right now, the Giants turn to try and answer. And here's Saquon Barkley.